Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Couch Crunch Podcast. It has been a very long time since we've done an episode. I apologize for the long wait. It's been chaotic this summer. I hope everybody's enjoying the summer. It's been a lot of content, a lot of things to talk about, and yeah, we'll get into this episode. Don, I have my co-host Don here with me. Go ahead, Don, introduce yourself.
For everybody, we're 3 weeks, behind, but we're gonna catch ourselves up. Still got a lot of things to cover during the summer. So
yeah, man. I mean, there's still a lot of good things coming out this summer that we can kind of go over. Just everybody's enjoying the content, enjoying the summer out there, the nice weather.
Yeah. Stay cool. It's like a lot of heat waves too this summer. So
yeah,
stay hydrated and all that.
But with this episode, we're gonna go ahead and just dive into I think you brought this new movie up to me, right? What was it called? It's called the Long Dark Trail. And I mean, I've never heard of I've never really seen like a horror movie like this before. I mean, we'll definitely watch it for the for the audience, but I've never seen like a type of horror movie kind of take place like that,
Oh yeah, I thought it was very different, covering a different topic of what horror can present. Yeah, and it's a new studio. As far as I know, it's like a studio called 48. And I stumbled across it, and I was like, "Oh, this would be something interesting to dive into."
Gotcha. Let me know if you can see the screen on your screen, by the way.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I can see it.
All right. So let's take a look at the Long Dark Trail, guys. See if it's not coming out like super loud, but there we go.
If Mom saw us, it would make a difference. Maybe she would miss us or remember us or something.
What'd you say?
Oh, it's not showing the picture.
Oh, it's not showing the picture? Oh, hold on. Sorry.
I just see like the top of the thumbnail. I mean, the tabs.
Can you see it now?
Let me see. Yeah. For some reason, it's just showing the tabs up, and it's just like a big gray box.
Big gray box. Interesting.
Yeah, I can see like the tabs up top, but it's where the screen is. It's just like blank.
Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that.
Yeah.
All right, we'll just run it. I mean, we'll run it just to for you guys to see it.
Yeah.
She left us. Remember? She didn't want us, so I don't want her. So what would you rather? Go back to Daddy? Get beat so bad this time it don't heal?
Nigga just like your own mother.
All right, so it seems like a little bit of abuse that's going on in this situation for the kid.
Right.
This is no time to be scared, Jacob. Not scared.
Like,
I just wanted to hang by the creek this summer. Is that too much to ask for? Hey, you gonna answer me? What's your problem? Henry! Henry!
It's very interesting. I can say that for the most part. The acting is not the best as far as like the main character. It just seems like he could put a little more care behind his voice.
Yeah,
um,
man. So
yeah, that's the only thing I can really say for it. But it's very different. I've never seen like a horror movie like that before. I mean, we've seen some interesting things over the years, but it's like for this one, it kind of seems like he's going through some sort of some sort of
it's like a
mental.
split personality.
No. I think he's going through like some sort of mental breakdown going on. It's like I don't really believe that he thinks that he's going through all this. I think he's just imagining most of this things happening. I think he's just I don't know, because it kind of feels like, he's going through a lot of trauma, especially from the dad kind of physically abusing him. So I can kind of see that, but I believe like it's somewhat him just imagining all of this shit happening. I think he's probably in just some corner fucking losing it, in my opinion. I don't
Yeah,
know.
maybe, or it might be some occult shit. Like they get twits, in the mix of some kind of cult out there, because it showed like some people carrying bodies through the forest and shit, and they like sacrificing the bodies to something. It's,
Yeah, that
it's
could be. It could be like related to like cults and shit. But I mean,
yeah,
like I said, it's I've never seen like a movie like that before. This is different, What are your thoughts on it so far?
yeah. It looks like at first you think it's just like a regular abusive father that they're trying to get revenge for their mother for, but then it turns out to be something else. The brother's like, there's something wrong with the brother, and he's like going, like you said, he's like going having like a mental breakdown, or he's
No,
going insane or something.
I don't think that that's the thing too. I don't know if that's a brother. I think that's himself that he's picturing, because they both look the same.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
like
because then it's like there's like two characters, like two guys, right?
yeah,
It's like
no,
showing in the
no, that's the thing. I don't know if that's like, I think that's still him, that he's picturing himself. I don't think there's I don't think there's brothers. I think there's just him. I think he's imagining himself going through all these things. Like I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain. I don't think that there's another character there. I think he's just thinking that there's another version of him that he's talking to.
right.
You know what
Yeah, I know that part, but it's like a guy next to him though that's like going walking with him everywhere. It's like I think that's his brother though, the guy that's like riding with him on bikes and everything.
I don't know. I think that's
But,
him. I feel like that's him. I don't know. It's hard to explain. I just feel like I don't know if that's like another actual character.
oh,
Yeah.
oh,
So you see what I'm saying? Like I think that's the crazy part behind it. I feel like it might just be him that he's thinking of, maybe his other half of him thinking, the side that's always he's trying to get away, mind you, because I've seen this kind of formula from another movie. I just can't remember that. Oh, the Moon Knight. The split personality thing that he
right.
envisions, that he hides away from all the traumatic shit. So he created another person. But I believe with this one, it seems like he imagines him as another whole person that he's thinking he's talking to. You know what I'm saying?
Huh.
Wouldn't that be crazy?
Yeah, yeah, that could be it.
Yeah. I don't know. He looks the same though to me when I watched the trailer. I was like, yo, this is the same guy. Like legit.
Oh, huh. Yeah, that could be it. I don't
Yeah.
know.
I don't know, man. Right? That's what I'm saying. It has your mind wondering.
Yeah, it's one thing for sure. He's definitely going crazy because of what's going on with his father and his mother
Yeah.
and everything.
New actors, I believe, who's filming the movie. I think it's as far as who is the producer, like the production company. Who is it again? You said it's like a new company?
Yeah, 48 they call.
For
It's, I believe it's like an indie movie studio.
All right, so we're giving them a chance as far as like, I don't know if this is like their first movie that they ever published or like, made or helped, with the budgeting. I'm not sure, like any process of making this film that they contribute. I'm saying this is their first project that they've actually, put out. I'm assuming. So,
Yeah,
like I said, give them a chance. I think, and I believe this is coming out August. I mean, October 20th, which is perfect timing for this anyway. I
Oh yeah.
personally think, I mean, I might get a lot of hatred for this, but I personally think like this might actually do better than Halloween. I'm just so fucking tired of Halloween, dude.
Oh yeah, they just it's been milked up
Yeah,
too much, to death.
look, I still love the iconic slashers and the iconic horror movies around the because mind you that's my favorite season. I love Halloween. Um,
Oh, sure.
but it's just like it does get to a point where it's like, okay, can we stop making the dish like the same shit over and over again? Like he should have been dead in like 6 movies ago. You know what I mean? Like I understand Michael Myers is like he's not really a regular dude. He's actually like I forgot. There's like a story behind on why he can't die or some shit like that. Well, no. I think he is a regular dude, right? I don't remember. It just because it got so weird with the witch one. I think it was like fourth movie or fifth movie or some shit. It
Yeah,
started getting weird with black magic and involved, and I was like, oh okay. So it's like he's going down the route with Jason, like always having to come back and shit. So it
pretty
was
much immortal.
yeah, it's like I don't know. I mean, supposedly that this is supposed to be the final film that wraps up the entire franchise. I just hope it is. I mean, they've been saying that for like forever, I think, but you
Yeah,
know,
blowing them. They probably gonna milk it some more.
I don't know, man. I'm sick of this. And like I said, horror movies have not been great for the last couple years now since COVID time. In my opinion, I feel like it hasn't been great. The last one I remember was kind of, I believe in what was it? It was probably wow, man. I'm trying to think. Like going back before pre-COVID, you know what I mean? I don't
Oh, you
know.
saying like good movies before then?
Yeah, I would have to say The Nun. It's crazy. I think that was 2019. That was probably like the best one. Yeah.
Oh, you saying like horror movies?
Yeah, I'm saying like as far as horror movies go, I mean it hasn't been a good one in a very long time in my opinion. Just they don't
I
really.
was Hereditary for me.
What year was that?
I think that was 2018.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's why I'm saying ever since COVID, it's kind of like you know.
yeah. Everything got pushed back, or it got messed up during the
Yeah,
development.
man. It's like what happened. It used to, and like I said, I don't know if a lot of people agree with me out there, but it's just like it's in my personal opinion. I believe it's just hasn't done the same. Like we had a few that we thought it was actually going to be good. Uh, I mean, what was that? Malignant. I think that's what it's called. I forgot what it's called. With that creature thing that grew it like on the back of her head or some shit.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. Negligent or
Yeah,
something.
I forgot how to say it, but it's like I don't know what happened with that situation.
Yeah, that was just I never seen it, but
It wasn't
yeah,
it wasn't great. You're not missing out much. It was actually just like a Mortal Kombat film.
yeah.
Yeah.
I heard it should be like a horror film, but it turned into an action for some reason.
Yeah. It was just so random. I mean, that was the only one I remember actually like during 2021, I believe that came out. But
Yeah.
I don't know. Just the horror as a genre just took a dip, and it hasn't came back up ever since. They're trying. There's a few of them that's coming out this year that's actually looking pretty decent. I would say can't name all of them off the top of my head, but I've been like digging and doing my research on like what horror movies are we expected this year to be good. You know what I mean? Um,
I'm hoping for Nope to be good. Still haven't seen that, but
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say Nope is a horror movie, but I definitely anticipating it because I thought it's another I always forget his name, Jordan Peele. Yeah, another Jordan Peele project. Um,
second movie.
Second movie. Yeah. Well, I mean, he's wrote things for other projects out there, but this is like his second major film
Yeah.
as far as Get Out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Get Out was great. It was a little bit of confusion at first on my end because I didn't know what the hell was going on. And then obviously when you watch towards the end of the film, it made a lot more sense. But with um but with this one, it just sounds like it just looks random as hell. Like I don't know. I definitely have to watch and then definitely do an episode.
Oh yeah. Get a good understanding after seeing it.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, definitely. I mean, I don't know
Like,
what you guys think so on that. That on that film. Hopefully, when it comes out in October. Hopefully, want to hear your thoughts and opinions on that film. And that's actually what we're gonna be diving into a little more. Um, it's just not really going over like some of the major films. You know what I mean? It's kind of like we're trying to dive into like a little more of like films that are not really being noticed. Just giving other companies out there that's just diving into the industries as far as both things of it, like as far as movies and movies and games. You know what I mean? Like we're just trying to find more things out there that just are not getting noticed, which is I think that'll be great.
get more exposure. Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Just be a team player here.
Yeah.
Um,
And this new studio 418 Films is based out of Los Angeles, and the two people that the founders of it is Nick Paskis. I'm not sure how to pronounce his last name, but it's Nick Paskis and Kevin Elgin Elginesas. They have like hard last names to pronounce, but yeah, you can find them on 418films.com for more information about their upcoming film.
oh yeah, check that out, guys, for sure.
Pro. Yeah.
All right. And yeah, hopefully I just want to hear your thoughts and opinions on this movie. It looks good. It looks promising. Like I said, for the main guy, just for a little tip in there. Just if you want to do a great job with acting, just put a little care behind it. It just kind of sounds like you're bored a little bit. Like
Yeah.
push.
Hopefully it's like a real better performance throughout the movie.
Yeah, it's like from that trailer, I was like, dude, it sounds like I'm about to yawn. Like, come on now.
Guess we gotta give it a try and see how his full performance is.
Absolutely. And yeah, but what was that other film that you told me about that I wanted to check out?
The Sandman. Well, it's not a movie, but it's a series.
Sandman. And I believe it's coming out in now this is DC related, right? I think it's part of DC universe.
Yeah, it's part of comics.
Sandman.
Yeah, the Sandman. It's about to come out. Let me see if I can find the date, release date.
Hold on, let me see if I can try to bring up the screen again. I don't know if you could still see it. I don't know. Just bear with me.
Gotcha. Sandman. Oh, I haven't read the Sandman, but his character always interested me.
All right, I just brought it up. Is it still showing the thing?
Oh yeah, it's just showing like the tabs up top. I don't know what that is. It's like it's blocking the screen. I don't know what that is. Like I can see the search bar and everything, but
yeah, it's weird.
It's like a box in front.
It's all right. We'll keep it going.
Yeah.
You can go ahead and put it up on your side though if you want to watch it.
Yeah, got you.
When the waking world leaves you wanting and weary.
Oh wow, this shit looks good. I know this is the first time you've seen it too.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it looks really decent. I'm looking forward to seeing
For
it.
I am the king of dreams.
I hope Netflix don't fuck this one up. When it's
Sandman,
a Netflix productions, they always find a way to fuck something up.
Immortal beings, in some ways more powerful than God.
Never seen this actor before as well either.
Do you think death was the only
Yeah,
one choice?
not too familiar with
The Reaper
stuff.
has family, you know?
Oh, I've seen him before. I don't remember.
Which one of
Yeah, I know him. I just don't know his name.
dream?
In 1916, Sandman is captured by a magician of sorts. Who is
It seems like real
powers he
mystical,
genuinely
like
does not understand,
fantasy based.
and held prisoner
Shit
for
going
100
on.
years.
There are benefits to keeping one of the endless.
Well,
close.
Sandman.
You've taken his vestments. The ruby, the pouch, and the helm. They can lend you an aspect of his power.
The main thing I know about Sandman is like time travel. Like he can break through like time and space and things like that. with his powers, and like go through like realms and everything like that.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
The Sandman.
Yeah.
He's back. The Sandman. The one who puts the kids to sleep. He's a fairy story.
It's so thrilling to see that
Yeah,
world.
yeah, this looks
presented,
really
and
mystical.
seeing that imagination come to life.
Oh yeah, it looks very. I like the production, the production value on this fucking project. It looks great.
Pretty high quality.
Yeah, this might be the best. Look, I'm not trying to diss DC, guys. This might be the best DC shit ever that came out.
It's a series, so there's gonna be.
As far as the live series, like, and this is the first. No, why am I gonna say there's like 100 series out there as far as like DC goes?
Yeah. This
is good though.
Yeah, this looks sick. Like that.
And this looks like a bunch of new actors on that too. Like I've never seen any of these actors before.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with this cast either.
My disbelief. I want to see magic happen. I want to believe that there's a world just beneath the surface of our world, where anything can happen, where magic is possible and dreams come true.
Yeah, it's like a gothic feel to it too. Like it's like real dark.
For 32 years.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of the new Batman film.
This year, it's
Oh yeah, kind of. Or like a.
It just is. No, I'm saying his look wise, the way he looks. He has the hair down and shit.
Oh yeah, got like that gothic look to him. That's a character of Lucifer in here.
Dude, this is good. Damn, that was good. I like the production value on that shit. The interesting creatures that's in there. This is like a whole new project. Like new actors. I mean, there's obviously they probably have been acting for some time, but I'm saying this is the first time me seeing them on this project. So it's just like new everything, right? Like I like it though. It just has like a nice feel to it. I'm not gonna say I like it for the darker tone. It just feels like a new piece of work, a body, like embodiment. You know what I mean? Like just everything new about it. I like it.
Yeah, I always liked I never read the comics, but I always liked the artwork in the comic books. Like it's like unique, like the way the artists used to paint the covers and everything.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly who Sandman was because I mean I know he was a part of DC, but I didn't. I was always under the assumption like you mean Sandman from like Spider-Man. I never knew I never knew DC actually had their own Sandman. I never really known that. That was and so like. I believe until you mentioned it that he was getting his own show, and I think Mir was like, yeah, he's a part of DC. I was like, oh shit, that's cool.
Yeah, I know Mir's really familiar with it because I think he read the comic books too.
Yeah,
a while ago. So,
but what do you like about it? What are your main thoughts on this show so far?
Yeah, I like a lot of the fantasy themes throughout it from what I'm seeing so far, and like. I'm really curious about who Sandman is and wanting to learn who his character is going to go through this like new world we're being introduced to, and it kind of it kind of reminds me of you remember that movie Narnia? What's the full name of it? Narnia.
I think Battle of Narnia, right? Hold on.
I think Chronicles of Narnia.
Yeah. What? How did I say Battle Narnia?
Like when they go in the closet.
We're terrible.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
Yeah. It's like that. That movie Chronicles of Narnia. Like when they go into the closet and then they go through like a whole nother world and it's like talking lions and shit. It's like it kind of from what they shown. It's like it reminds me
you're
of
saying like the creature, like the basically the like the entire
part of it.
Gotcha.
Yeah, like the fantasy creatures and everything, and the hybrids.
And you said he can travel through time in a way,
yeah, like or like a dreamscape kind of thing he can go through because like Sandman, he's like based off of like dreams and being able to go through like different people's dreams or like it's like a realm he goes through that he's able to control.
It kind of sounds like they were explaining. Like it sounds like he was actually captured by a magician. Um, so it sounds like it's mostly about him, the magician, actually trying to be the next Sandman. That's what it kind of sounds like. It kind of sounds like he wants to harness his power and actually become him. You know what I mean? That's what it's kind of going towards. And I'm guessing it's not just about uh Sandman. I believe there's the main protagonist.
Right.
Protagonist is actually going to be some other character that's trying to help him break out of that like that prison or that trap that he laid for him and try to get him to get his powers back. Or it just kind of sounds like it's that's where the story is just kind of going to be heading from, just that little bit of snippet that we got from the trailer. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's cool.
So,
And yeah, okay, I'm seeing this now. He's traveling through dreams. That's what these fantasy places are. Okay, I get it. All right.
oh, so it's like he's traveling through a lot of different other minds, maybe, huh? That's cool.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I'm curious to dive into this world because, like I said, I'm not too familiar with this franchise of Sandman. I know it's been around for a long time now, but I never dove into it. But this is going to give me a chance to get an idea of what the whole Sandman world is.
This would be your first introduction into like liking one of DC's like actual content.
Oh yeah, yeah, live action series. Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
really like shit too much. I like some of their movies, but
Look,
not
I
live.
mean, they got good movies. I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and lie. They're not all great. Mostly of the most. Look, I already said the only ones I believe that they're great is uh the first Suicide Squad, in my opinion, because I thought that was great. Not just because Will Smith was in it, but I think it was just like, I don't know, I loved it. I really loved everything about it. Birds of Prey was not bad. Harley Quinn.
All right.
And the Joker. Yeah, and I didn't. I still haven't seen the new Batman, but I mean, I didn't. I heard great things, and then I heard mixed things about it. But I definitely have to check it out.
Yeah, that was all right to me too. It's cool.
And what do you?
I
What do you?
I say like Suicide Squad too for me, and definitely the Joker. That's like my all time favorite. The Joker. And yeah, yeah, I say like those two, and like I like parts of the Dark Knight, even though like that Batman is shitty, but the Joker in there is like he stole the show, so I have to give it up to the Dark Knight for that. Like he did a hell of a performance, as everybody
Yeah,
knows by now.
yeah. I like the Dark Knight, but it's because of Heath Ledger's performance. In my opinion, I'm not the biggest Christian Bale fan, so I mean, I might get a lot of hatred for that because Christian Bale has such a huge fan base as far as like his movies, but I believe like he's not the greatest actor in my opinion. So I just think like the reason why I would say The Dark Knight is actually a great film is because of Heath Ledger, in my opinion. I just thought he was such a great Joker. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, and a lot of the scenes were directed real well. Whoever directed it,
Oh,
like a lot of the
absolutely.
acting.
Oh,
Was
absolutely.
so,
I'm not gonna hate the movie because of just Christian Bale. Um, I think the story behind it was great. I mean, because obviously they were kind of accurate with like how he did learn mostly of like, you know, I think it talked about how him losing his parents in the alleyway, how he went to the, you know, the temple to learn martial arts.
yeah,
You know, they really got all the actual origins of Batman correctly in that film, which was great. So
yeah.
I mean, like they did well. You know, the car was great at the time as well. That was like an amazing thing when they introduced the car, which was great. Um,
Like, stunts and everything was
yeah, like
really
the movie was great. I'm not gonna hate like the writers and the production and everything. It was great. It was just the only thing was him, man.
yeah,
From
Mr. Stiffnecks himself. He fucking
yeah,
came and moved his head when I was turning his neck.
yeah, like I
That
just
was
didn't
so
I
cool.
didn't like the voice either. The voice was like, "Hey, man." You know what I mean? It was just
Yeah,
like,
somehow put that shit together, and that shit was bothering us throughout the whole movie when he kept speaking. I'm like, that is just such a phony
which,
interpretation of Batman's voice. Like,
which one? The Christian Bale one?
yeah, the Batman, the way he portrayed Batman, I'm like, dude, come on, dog.
Yeah. Yeah, it just sounded like something stuck in his throat. Like, I just don't get it. Like,
He was like trying too hard. It's like horrible. It
yeah,
just
that's
took
what
me
I'm saying.
out.
Even with the new one, like the one that he was, it was himself. He wasn't trying to add like any like dark tone to his voice and shit. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't.
Came out.
Yeah, like
Like,
I don't think he was trying that hard to change the vocals and shit, right? Like I think he was just regular, casual, right?
yeah, like he deepened his voice from what he regularly sounds like, but
But
it's like,
it wasn't like that, you know?
yeah.
I don't believe it was like that.
I could say he did it better. Batman did. Chris
Christian
and,
Bale.
yeah, Christian Bale did. Yeah,
There was a lot of other people who did it better than he did.
yeah. It's like, bro,
Yeah.
please.
It was, I don't know. But like I said, there's a lot of fans out there that really enjoy that movie. I'm not trying to take that away from them, but at the same time, it wasn't that great in my opinion. But like I said, with this coming out, I think this is going to be a slam. You know what I mean? As far as like, I don't know what the critics are going to do because the critics they're like a bunch of fucking vultures. But
It looks like they put a lot of heart behind this one, though, for a next Netflix production. Like they had like a big budget for
yeah,
this.
I'm glad this is actually on Netflix. I mean, a lot of people are just kind of hating Netflix nowadays. I mean, it's been getting a lot of backlash just from what I'm seeing. It's just the TV shows, a lot of the content has just kind of been letting a lot of people down, and they're losing a lot of subscribers. They're just like because again, the content has just been trash.
Yeah, the main thing that's holding them up is Stranger Things, of course.
Is Stranger Things. The Gray Man wasn't actually that bad. I didn't finish the whole thing. It's just that was a new movie that came out, I think on the 22nd, I believe, or 23rd. It's with, I can't remember their names. I don't got their names off the top of my head. Hold on, it's gonna bother me. I need to get their names now.
Yeah. I mean, of course they got like a couple series.
Okay, it's with Ryan Gosling and Chris Evans, which is Captain America, and it was great. It wasn't a bad film. It was good. It was mostly about him being sucked into. I don't know if anybody like spoiler free if you guys never checked the movie out, but short summary of it, it's just a guy that went to jail. CIA bailed him out for some weird reason because they thought he had potential to do something and they wanted to cover up a lot of information or some shit like that. So they chose him, they trained him, and he became a hitman. Then fast forwarding a couple years later, he was one of the greatest hitmans on, obviously in the world, I guess, one of those things. And then coming to find out the CIA has like a different team. Chris Evans, the bad guy, he tries to, eliminate him. And that's pretty much it. That's all I can really say. I know it's a terrible explanation, but that's pretty much it. Like, it's not really thought behind it, but it was just, it was good though. It was done well. I haven't seen a good Netflix film being done like that in a long time as well. Just Netflix has just kind of been down, man. Like besides Stranger Things only saving its ass, I don't know. It hasn't been that great. It's kind of been letting me down a lot.
They got a couple hits here and there, but it's nothing that's like catching my eye. I know they about to come out with a Tekken anime.
How is it how is it that Amazon's doing better than them right now? Like Amazon's got a lot of other heavy hitters on there. They got The Boys, they got The Terminal List, which was, that was a great show. I don't know if anybody ever checked that out, but that was great. It's like yeah, it's like fucking Apple TV's coming out there too. It's like every other streaming service is like whipping his ass right now. Even Hulu. Like Hulu's got fucking Rick and Morty, and it's not doing well for Netflix, man. I don't know.
Yeah, hopefully they can pick it back up by bringing back some decent series.
Yeah, you mean making that live action role of Death Note?
Yeah, Lord, please let that be true.
Go ahead, come on, man. You gotta talk about that. I thought that was a really great, interesting topic to talk about.
Oh yeah, it's not too much on it right now because it just got announced. But the Duffel Brothers after they finish up with the Stranger Things, they're gonna plan on possibly making a live action adaptation of Death Note.
And how do you feel
Now,
about that though? How do you feel? Like, I'm not. I didn't even get a chance to even check out what was like the original Death Note, but I think a lot of fans enjoyed that anime. So it was like,
it's a real big series, even outside of anime. Like a lot of people are not even into anime like it, so it's like it's a really beloved series. But it being translated into live action, as people know by now, like how they they did a couple of years ago, the live action that's already on Netflix. That was a really bad adaptation of
what?
that. So
Yeah, I
for
was.
them to try to do it again, it's like,
I,
oh my
how
god,
was that? How
bro.
was that one like? Like I didn't. I don't remember when you. I think you said something about it. You did say it wasn't that great, but what made it not great though?
Yeah, it's like they completely screwed up the story. It didn't follow the true storyline, and the characters didn't look nothing like the original characters. Like
I
they
never
didn't
under,
even act like the characters at all. At that, it's
I
like
never
L and
understood that. I don't understand why they change up things. Like I understand they want to kind of add their own spill on it, like their own taste on it, but it's like you don't have to change it to like a degree where no one's gonna agree with this. You know what I mean?
it's like unidentifiable. It's like you
Yeah.
took a series and you just
Dog shit on
take
it.
it. Yeah, it's like what the fuck. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, the Duffel Brothers they do good with like dark material as we know with Stranger Things, but I don't know how it's gonna emerge with Death Note. I guess it depends if they're big, if they know the material of Death Note, if they watch the series. I guess that all depends on that. But I don't know. Now on Netflix, they just see opportunity and they're like, "Oh, a big series. Let's cash in on it." Fuck. I just hope it's not another case of that. But we shall see.
Yeah, man. I think this is that to me is interesting because again, like for them to transition to from Stranger Things and then go straight to an anime, it's like, okay, that's weird. You know what
I
I
was not
mean?
expecting for them to work on Death Note. Like it's so random, but
Yeah. Nah. They should have went to go straight on Berserk, man. That would have been great.
oh, don't do a live action of that,
He
please.
was like, no. They already like 2016 version already just fucked the old series up already.
If they can't do it well in CGI, then they definitely don't do. I don't want to see it
Why
in
not,
live action.
man? Think about it. Who can be an actual good fit actor to play as him, right? Like that's a great fucking question, right? Let's think about that
Uh,
for a second. Like
remember
who can you
Andy
really
Griffith?
yeah, who can you
That's the
actually picture as him, like as Guts? Like that would be crazy, right?
yeah. I don't know. I would have to see like a alignment of people that's like his facial structure, how he like looks like. Like they had to pick like a big guy because Guts is pretty big built and shit, and somebody like really slim for like Griffith with like long white hair and shit. It all depends. But yeah, if anything, they should just keep it animated. And the person that actually worked on Castlevania, which is actually a good series on Netflix, the director of Castlevania was actually looking forward to directing Berserk. So if they can get the license of that, I would be interested in seeing that, being produced.
Oh man, this is funny. It's like I'm watching I'm looking at a picture from like I don't know if you know who John what is his name? John Claude Van Damme. I don't know if I'm saying it right. Hold on.
Uh, the name sounds familiar. Oh yeah, I'm also looking forward towards Cyberpunk too.
Oh,
The
Jean Claude Van Damme. Yeah, he was an amazing actor from like the '90s and shit and the '80s. He was like he knew like jujitsu and a lot of martial arts and shit like that. So he was actually a martial artist, which was great.
uh,
But they had a picture of him that actually looked like Guts, and that's funny. I was like, yeah, but he's like, he can't do it now. He's too old now. He's like fucking like 60 or something. Like, no, I'm sorry, 70.
Jeez.
Yeah, but he still looks
Yeah.
good for a
But to say
70-year-old.
getting
Holy
an
shit.
older actor.
What'd you say?
Yeah, I can't imagine they can't do it with an older actor like that.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. It's the same thing they about to come out with. Like, I don't know if you're familiar with this anime. One Piece is pretty big.
yeah,
It's
I
like
mean, I
pirate.
think everybody's on the surface level has heard of One Piece.
Yeah, Netflix is about to make a live action of that too. It's pretty soon. I think that comes out this year. Yeah. So it's questionable where Netflix is going to go for their franchises, but they got a couple still interest that's going to be interest me into watching, but I don't know.
Gotcha. Still a lot, man. Still a lot. But yeah, man, I think people are gonna enjoy this series for sure. Especially if you never got into any DC related TV shows. I mean, obviously there's so many of them. There's Teen Titans, Batman, Superman, Superwoman, you know, the regular list lineup. So it's like it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting. I think this will be the first one I'm actually excited for. I tried so many DC shows, man. It's just I can't get into them.
Yeah, they kind of bore me every time I try it.
Yeah, it's like I think Titans are probably the only exception. And I think what's I always laugh about what is the John Cena one? The one that his head looks like an iron, something like that.
Oh yeah, I know you're talking about. He's talking about Suicide Squad too.
Yeah, like, but he had his own show, right?
Right. Yeah. Recently, I forget his name too. It was simple too.
Yeah, because it just looks like a costume made. It's like that came out of Party City. Like I just don't get it.
Like a plate or something up his head.
Yeah, like it's just what the fuck, man. I was like, and that's an actual fucking hero. That's not something that they created on the spot. I think that was always a hero, but it's like,
Yeah.
but the comic book version looks dope though. It's like if you look at the comic book one, it's like, okay, this is dope. You know, this is not like it's not a terrible, but it's just a live action one. It's just like looks like a fucking cheesy costume. Like I didn't like it.
Yeah. I don't know what's up with that.
Yeah, I was like, I'm good with this, man. I'm all right.
This comes out. The Sandman is going to come out August 5th, which is like a week away. So it's about to come out.
Oh, look at that! See, August is looking great, bro. Like, what?
Yeah, decent shit coming out.
August is looking fantastic right now.
Yeah.
And then,
Sure.
what else is about to drop? I believe. Oh yeah, there's the new season of Rick and Morty. That shit's crazy.
Yeah, Rick and Morty's about to come out with the 6th season.
Yeah,
right?
I haven't watched it in a long time, but it's been a long time since I even heard anything about it. Like I didn't even know season 5 was out. I don't know where the fuck my mind was at, but obviously this has been such a influential TV series for a lot of the younger generation because they have such a huge fan base and they definitely shifted the culture as far as like animated cartoons. I would say like well, I wouldn't say a cartoon, but adult cartoons is what I would say.
It's like the next coming of like shows like Family Guy and like The Simpsons.
Yeah, because I mean, Family Guys really fell off, dude. Like I watched the earlier, like the latest episodes, and it's not as funny as it used to be. You know what I mean? Like
I stopped watching it for a while now because they just kept telling the same jokes. And
this.
They're about to do another flashback, and
that was. I remember when the way that Mir put it too. He's like, I could never get into fucking Family Guy. I was like, why? What's that? And he goes, he's like, because I never understood why their jokes are always like, remember that time that we go back in this and it goes back to that flashback and then comes right back. It's like he never got that. He's like, it's still funny. and it's still like a good show, but it's like it's still confusing for everyone when it's always going back and forth. But obviously, the show's not targeted for people that really think a lot. You know what I mean? It's just a fucking show you just leave on when you're about to go to bed or some shit. You know?
Yeah, it's just one of those turn your brain off kind of shows. You don't like.
Yeah, like
It's jokes, and more
yeah.
jokes. You know?
But as far as like with Rick and Morty, it's just kind of feel like it's really done good for the years that it did come out. I didn't expect. I actually didn't even hear about it when it was first coming out back, and I believe it was like 2016. Could be wrong. Hold on.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
2013.
they're gonna premiere
2013.
this. Okay. Yeah, they're gonna premiere this new season of Rick and Morty at Adult Swim's Summerfest festival.
Oh shit. Sunday.
Yeah.
Yep. Premiere Sunday to September 4th. This is gonna be great. I think a lot of people's gonna enjoy it. I don't know what season 5 was like or 4. Dude, I'm way behind. I stopped watching this shit since like season 3.
I think I got you beat because I never seen the series to begin with. But I always hear things about it. It's always everywhere every time you go on a
Yeah,
Adult Swim website.
dude, it's really funny. Yeah, like if you ever get into it, I highly recommend it. It's actually really funny.
Yeah, I know it's like roughly based off of like the Back to the Future characters, like the old guy and the main character from that movie, like Back to the Future.
Oh, yeah, the professor, right?
Yeah, yeah, it's like roughly based off of those characters and Rick and Morty. You have like the kooky, wacky scientist and the regular kid character.
It's
Yeah.
what's happening.
Yeah. I'll probably give it a try one day. Try to go through a series. It's a lot to go through, 6 seasons, but yeah. It's a lot of memes that come out of that series. That's one thing I do know, like Pickle Rick and shit like that.
It's just I don't get it.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's like I said, it's gonna be fun though. I think a lot of people are gonna enjoy this movie.
Yeah, this season.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are gonna enjoy it. So hopefully you guys, and it's coming out in the fall. It sucks that it has to be coming around September. Kids are going back to school, and but it'll be better once you come home and be able to watch it for the younger audience. And I say it as like the adults don't watch this shit because I'm pretty sure the adults are like super excited for this shit to come back too. So
Yeah. Yeah, you're probably going to stream it on HBO Max and like on their website.
It's probably going to be on Hulu. It's probably going to be because
Oh.
Hulu already has it already.
Oh, okay.
But to watch it live, you will have to watch Adult Swim. Like you said, on live cable. Remember that, Don? I thought cable didn't exist anymore. I don't know.
Yeah, it's pretty much for the older generation now that uses it at this point.
But unfortunately, I mean, it's a lot of new TV shows. It's weird because like for shit like that, I don't know if they're actually gonna just put the episode on Hulu or the Adult Swim app or whatever the case is. Like, I think if you still need to watch a new episode like that, you have to be watching cable live. It's kind of shitty.
Yeah. I know they typically like after they air the episode, I think like a week after they stream it on their website, so you can watch it online too on their website.
Yeah, man. Definitely, guys. Definitely, guys, check it out. Definitely see if what do you guys think on that. I want everybody to get a chance to watch the next season of Rick and Morty, and obviously come back on the show or the YouTube channel or our Twitter page and just let us know what you guys' thoughts on that. Just was gonna dive into too, like what is your most anticipated movies or I think we talked about video games already, but we can talk about movies this episode. Like what else are you looking forward for it to come out this year?
It's about to come up on Anio. It's hard to pronounce because it's in Japanese, but it's Yeah, this movie is about to drop in America. It already dropped in Japan.
Hold on, hold on.
It's
I'll pull it up right now.
yeah.
What is it called again?
I know. Let me see the spelling of this. Let's see. It's UH.
You said UH. Oh,
Yeah,
I know.
yeah.
Oh no, it didn't come up. Forgot how do you spell it.
Oh, okay. I think it's. Oh, my bad. My bad, guys. INUOH. That's it.
Oh, okay, here we go.
Yeah.
Dreams are windows into the lives of our multiversal selves.
Yeah, this is about to come out. I believe in August 13th. That's really interesting. It's like about how rock and roll first got introduced to Japan, and like it's based off of like real people in ancient times, and back in like the early 1800s, I believe. And it shows like them first acknowledging what rock and roll is, and like going through like very surreal situations about learning about that culture.
It's different.
Yeah, and how I found out about this is because the director of this is they're known they made in the past, the franchises they made in the past, was Devilman Crybaby, and another series called Ping Pong, and another one called Mind Game. And I love all those series, so I was like, oh yeah, I'm guaranteed to watch this movie when it comes out. I'm a fan of all three of those
It's good, man.
franchises.
It's good. These are good. These are good movies. I think they're very different for the movie industry, I would say.
In fact, Devilman Crybaby is that's actually a series that's on Netflix. It's an anime series that's on there. Been on there since I think 2018. That's very it's different for anime itself too. It's crazy. So I'm familiar with that franchise too because it's like Devilman is like based off of like a very religious theme, and it's like if like a demon were to take a place of an angel, and it's like he's trying to sacrifice himself to save the world, but it's a bunch of demons trying to destroy the world, and it's like it's a crazy concept. If anybody wants to check that out too, that's on Netflix.
Yeah, check it out, guys, for sure. For mines, see, I'm a little still trying to figure that out. Because there's so many letdowns this year, man. I looked at the list, I was like, oh my god, there's so many bad movies coming out this year. I mean, with Nope, we haven't seen Nope, so definitely I want to try that out. See how it's doing great in the box office, and it looks like it looks promising for a great movie. But I'm guessing I'm gonna have to say Amsterdam with Christian Bale, ironically, not liking him being in it, but like I think the film overall just looks great. It looks different. And what I mean by different, it just seems I don't know. It takes place in the 30s. It's about these three friends who were actually, I think, two of them were soldiers and the one was a nurse. So it's they covered up like a murder or something like that. Like that. I could be wrong, but it looks interesting.
Yeah,
Um, which that comes out in November. So I'm looking forward to that. And then I don't know, man. I think that's about it because I'm looking at the list right now. It doesn't even look like because I'm not gonna sit here and say Black Adam. Fuck out of here. I'm sorry. I can't. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Shazam 2 just got announced as well.
Yeah, Shazam, but that has to be like next year though, right? I think.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. Leave that. Yep. No, wait. Never mind. Yep. We spoke too soon. It comes out December.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. This Shazam. I was not a fan of the first one. I'm sorry. It was not that great. I didn't like it.
Yeah, it looked too goofy for me, so I didn't want to
Yeah.
even try it. I never watched it.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that's it. You know, I think we're getting a Creed 3, which I'm not looking forward to, but that's it. Yeah. I don't know. I don't have anything else. I mean,
you know, like the heavy hitter, the last big heavy hitter of this year is going to be Avatar 2. You know, that comes
oh
out December.
yeah, what the fuck was I thinking? Yeah, you're right. You're so right.
Yeah. I know a lot of people are looking forward to that. I wish Spider-Verse.
It didn't get pushed back. Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
and then you leave it for next year, where all the fuck ups are gonna happen. Like it's because look at next year's lineup. They got Barbie, dude.
Oh no.
Yeah, they got Barbie, and then they're bringing back Haunted Mansion, which it's not even with Eddie Murphy. I was like, what the fuck is this?
I completely forgot about that.
The only heavy hitters they have next year, as far as like the big ones, they have John Wick 4, which I think is going to be great. That's going to be the best movie of next year. I don't care what you say. I love Keanu Reeves. I just think he's great. Scream 6 is trash. I'm just tired of it. They got the Spider-Verse. They got the Spider-Verse. They got Ant-Man, which is I think Ant-Man's great. I don't think there's nothing wrong with Ant-Man. Ant-Man's going down a great hill.
Yeah, it's okay to me. Not the biggest fan, but it's okay.
Listen, Don, you know we're getting another Fast 6 next. I mean, the Fast X. We're getting another Fast and Furious movie next year. So
yeah, that's gonna go what I was saying. At this point, they just gonna make one every year.
yeah, another Mission Impossible and the Marvels, which I think that is going to be interesting. Because I think we're getting is that a movie, by the way, I think? That's a movie. Yeah. That's a movie.
Okay.
Yeah. November 11th. It was actually supposed to come out this year. But it got pushed back. It got pushed back to 2023. That's crazy.
And aren't they coming out with something else with Wolverine now? It's like I seen something recently about them trying to bring back Wolverine or something.
Yeah, where'd you see that at? Because I would like to pull up that right now.
Let me see. Maybe that was just a rumor.
It might be because if what is it?
Oh no, I was saying I hope not.
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely not, dude.
I feel like Logan, at least to me, I think that was like the perfect ending for like Wolverine.
Absolutely.
Like, I love that. I know this is like not the biggest movie out of Marvel, but to me, that was like one of my that was my favorite Marvel movie of all time. Like I love the shit out of Logan. Like I thought that was like really well done. But I'm not sure if it's like a thing they're trying to bring back Wolverine, but yeah, hope not.
Yeah, same thing. Like, I mean, who can really play as him though? Really think about it. Who can take Hugh Jackman's spot? Come on.
Yeah, he was such a perfect fit.
Yeah, you're gonna add some idiot with like the same hairstyle, and it's not gonna be great. I'm sorry. It's uncalled for what I said, but still, like, it's just I don't think anybody should try to bring back that role. I think like you just said, it ended, and I think nobody can really be that role like at all. Like, I don't care how long it's been, but you know they're gonna try to bring him back. They're going to because it's like he's one of the most greatest Marvel characters of all time.
Yeah, especially when they're about to bring out this new Wolverine video game too.
Yeah, but that's different. You know, you can get away with that. You can make 100
Yeah.
games and they'll be fine. But when you're putting a live action role movie, it's like you only think of Hugh Jackman when you're getting a Wolverine role. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's
But
like that's like replacing fucking what's his name? Tom Cruise as the Mission Impossible guy. You know what I
yeah.
mean? Like there's not going to be another Mission Impossible, even though those are terrible. I don't like them. But
Well,
uh
they did replace Professor X with the latest X-Men series with that other bald guy. I forget the actor's name, but
oh yeah,
they made like
Patrick.
that younger version of X-Men.
Yeah,
Like a
the
couple
what was it?
movies.
The X-Men First Class. I still I like the actor. I don't remember his name, but he was actually really good though. He wasn't like a terrible uh an actor or anything. It's just it wasn't you can't put another role, another character, like another actor into Patrick Stewart's. Like, you know what I mean?
Oh
I
yeah,
I understand like those actors don't own those roles, but it's like they've been doing it for so long. It's like who else can do them?
why not keep face of like who they are?
Yeah. And then next year they're getting Guardians, which is like I said, they do have a lot of couple heavy hitters, but there's a lot of like random shit going on there, like with Barbie and fucking. There's that weird. Remember that weird puppet show that I showed? I mean that movie that was called Megan. That weird.
Oh, wait, the
Yeah,
horror movie.
yeah, they got that coming out next year. It's crazy,
Yeah,
you know. Then the Super Mario project, which is I don't even know how Chris Pratt's doing that. That's crazy.
yeah, that's gonna be funny to see
Yeah.
because we already know how the last Mario live action turned on the '80s. That shit.
Yeah,
It's
Insidious.
like,
I don't even know what we're doing with Insidious. That's crazy. We're getting a part
uh,
5. Like I thought we should have stopped at like 4 or 3.
that franchise needs to stop.
I don't know, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. Again, like I said, I don't want to get too much hate towards a lot of these films. It's just look, man. I speak the truth, and I believe half of these films should not be there. I know most people are like, well, who are you? Again, it's just you know what I mean because I'm only speaking like from experience of just watching the same films over and over again. It's like I'd rather production companies make something different and not just keep making the same shit over and over again. It's just it never ends, you know?
Right.
And it's like it's pretty
Stop.
much going to waste at this point, you know?
Stop
With
milking.
Marvel it's different because Marvel it's like yeah, that's going to be infinity. You know what I mean? That's never going to stop. And I get that. That's fine. But with these other movies with like fucking 27 Mission Impossibles, literally
How you know,
um
Michael Myers, Scream,
yeah, all of it. Scream 6 is coming out next year. It's like, come on, man.
Chucky, like, bro, just stop with these. Stop trying to drive up a nostalgia, and they about to come out with a
Yeah.
Disney what's her that mermaid, the mermaid movie and
Yeah,
shit.
now she's African American, which is I'm not saying anything to that, but I'm just saying like it's like look, the character was already white when we were growing up. It's like it's not a big deal. Like, you know what I mean? And I think they made a live action role already from Little Mermaid, right? Or this is the first time.
I think this is the first one that I know of.
Oh,
Because they're taking all the old ones from the '90s that we grew up on, like Aladdin
just
and
leave them.
Lion King.
It just they should have never animated all that shit. I mean, live act like they should have never made a live action. It's just should have
Yeah,
been. It should have just been left alone. They were all classics, you know, growing up.
right. But they gotta cash in on the
Yeah,
nostalgia. It's
God.
like they're so desperate to do that shit. It's annoying the shit out of me every time. It's
Yeah,
like, bro,
it's like, come on, man. You're taking a dog, like you're taking a massive shit on like they're like the people who worked hard to work to bring out these amazing classics to us in the 90s, you know. Mulan was like the only exception. I thought Mulan was great. Like the live action that was great. That wasn't terrible. I liked it. Other than that, man, it's just like Lion King was a flop. I didn't like it.
yeah, that at all.
Aladdin was, oh my goodness.
Will Smith. Oh my god, it was so cheesy. I just couldn't take it.
God. It was like I didn't even want to finish it. After when he started singing, I turned off my TV. I just
seeing a Smurf version of Will Smith coming out of a genie bottle. It's
no,
like,
it's
bro,
just I
please.
just see his like they didn't even edit it like his body right, his face onto like the character. You can see his forehead, like all of his. You know what I mean?
Imagine the body. It's like, bro, what are
Yeah,
we doing
like
right now?
they got the Aladdin and Jasmine right. The actors were not that bad with them, but it's just like with him being on there, I was like, what the fuck is happening?
Yeah, and the Beauty and the Beast, nobody remembers that when
Like he didn't even like it. I think he said it somewhere. Like he was like, "Yeah, I wasn't proud of that." Like, why'd you do it then?
Good grief. It's like, bro, can we just stop, please? You're ruining my childhood. I don't know if it already came out, but they are also trying to bring back Clifford, the red dog.
That already came out already. Yeah, they brought that back. Next thing you know, they're gonna bring back Caillou. That's crazy.
Make that live action.
Yeah, yeah, but they can't though, man. They can't. I really thought that. Yo, look.
It's like, but people keep calling him a cancer patient.
Yo,
it's like, bro,
and it's like, yeah, I really like, yo, I used to be like so terrified when I used to watch him. I used to be like, look, mommy's sick. You know what I mean? Like I used to be like so like terrified to even laugh at him because I really thought he was like sick when he was like when he was brought up. When I was a kid, you just see a bald kid and it's like that's what you thought. You know, I'm not trying to be funny. I'm being legit. I really thought he was sick. You know,
right?
and
It's just like Little Bill. It's like you think he's something wrong with him because he's just bald.
Yeah. And then you got fucking Franklin and the little bear and shit.
They already trying to bring back, as we said in a previous episode, Winnie the Pooh, and it's like, can we just stop trying to bring back these childhood memories? It's like, bro, please, just leave them as they are.
They went a little too extreme with Winnie the Pooh, though. They went in, they brought back him and like a psychopath, like.
Yeah, I don't know what they're trying to do with that.
Yeah, it's like yeah.
That's obviously not Disney, but there's some indie companies. Like, bro,
what is happening, man? I just feel like the movies nowadays, man, it's just like going, you know. But like I said, I mean, documentaries, just I actually like a lot of documentaries out there, but it's not as as far as the movies coming out, man. I mean, I can't speak for the rest of the world for sure, but I just feel like a lot of this shit is like, I don't know if a lot of people would agree with me, but it's the truth, man. It's like it's just not as it's not as good as what they used to be. You know what I mean? Like, it used to be like the when I used to be able to go to the movies and shit. I remember like just being so excited to go to there. Now, when you go to see a movie, it's like, okay, we'll just go in there, watch it, come out, talk about it, of course. And it's just like it's not the same as when you used to grow like from the early 2000s, man. Like movies used to be so good back then. I don't know what happened, you know?
Yeah, the best one, the best one I would say this year is like The Northman for me, and like Everything All at Once. Like that was good too.
That was a really good one for A24 project. That was actually really good.
Yeah, I really like that. Like I think that's like one of my favorites.
I'm still trying to see Marcel. Like Marcel's, it's still. I still want to check it out though. It's not bad.
Oh yeah, the show with the shoe.
Yeah, I mean, because it's like, come on, man, it's a shell with a shoe. Like it talks. Like what the fuck?
Oh man.
Yeah, I don't get A24, man. They're different. I can tell you for sure. Like they just.
At least they're not doing the nostalgia shit. It's like at least they're coming up with new ideas. Like,
yeah.
That's what I appreciate them for.
I know it's a weird transition, but like let's what happened? What's up with this no Joey Badass, bro?
Oh yeah, Joey Badass. He just dropped the album a couple days ago. From now.
Joey Badass. It's crazy. Man has
we haven't heard Joey in like 6 years, I believe. and it's
He's a hip
the
hop
only guy,
musician.
for pro era. Yeah, Joey. Yeah, I always like Joey's music. Like, he always has like that. Speaking of nostalgia, like that old '90s sound. He always has like that boom bap kind of beat production to his music. And yeah, this is like, it seems like this one is a sequel to the 1999, his first album. It's like a continuation of the 2000s. And yeah, I can actually see like some of the production he was going for. It's like you can kind of hear like some of the influence from the early 2000s in there too, like that jazzy feel to it, like the samples he used. And like, yeah, it's 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 not my favorite Joey Badass album, but it's decent though. It's one a good one I heard in a while from him. You know.
Yeah, it's been a long time. The man's been off the face of the earth for like 6 years. You know.
I know he's got singles here and there, but
Yeah,
you know,
but that's all he was doing, man. Like, I don't know. He's still great. Um, he pretty much was gone for so long, you know. And I think with this project just coming out, it was kind of just a reminder to let people know that he's still around, you know. And he's still in his he's high he's in his mode right now, you know, as far as claiming that hip hop title. And he's been in a few projects as well, as far as um
yeah, he was on West Side Guns
yeah,
album.
no. I'm sorry, as far as acting goes. I think
Like acting. Okay, yeah, he's in Robot. What is that called? Robot Man or something.
no, I think it's just called Robot, right? I think.
I forget the name of it. It's like that hacking show that came out a while ago.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
Mr. Robot. That's what it's called.
yeah. So it's like, you were on that show. So it seems like he did say, I think I've seen from an interview, he does want to take acting a little more seriously.
Okay.
That might take some time because, again, like, not everybody can transition from being an artist to an actor. Um, it's a very difficult thing. I'm shocked that Harry Styles can do it well. I give him that. I'm not used to him being in a Marvel movie, but it actually, he does a good job. I gotta give him the credit.
Harry Styles always been an actor though, because he's been on the Disney Channel.
That's what I'm saying. I
Yeah.
think he already had so much more history than Joey has, obviously. But it's not easy for a lot of artists out there. I mean, look at Bad Bunny. You know what I mean? Like, he's yeah.
Big Google.
Yeah, it's like he's gonna be in that new, what is it, Bullet Train movie that's gonna be with Brad Pitt. It's like you know, I like that their enthusiasm of wanting to sprout to a different genre, but it's like you guys have to walk before you run sometimes. Like, start small.
I know he also acted in Joey also acted in I don't know if you knew about the Wu-Tang documentary. It's like he played as one of the Wu-Tang characters. I just remember that too. So he acted in there too.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. It's like I could see him actually doing like acting roles a little more seriously. It's just it would be different to see him in like and first off, in a Marvel movie, number one. Number two, I don't know. It's just because I can't picture him in a Marvel movie. It's just it'll be crazy. But number two, it's like seeing him in like I don't know, like a 19th century movie. You know what I mean? Like a different set. Not saying he can't do it, but it would just be so different for me to see him in that setting. Like, it'll be crazy, you know? But I like that he's trying to sprout out to his career and trying to do something good with it. You know what I mean? I like that. I like that a lot.
I think it's good for like somebody, a musician, to branch off if they have the props too.
Yeah, but as far as the album goes, man, I think it's I do like it a lot. It just kind of sounds like it was just a way for him to come back. He's more ambitious than ever at this point in his career. Um, the features on it, it's P Diddy, of course. Nas is on there. Well, he's not rapping on there, but he's kind of like, pretty much introducing him into the track.
Yeah.
JID's on it, so it's like a couple of different West Side Gunna, and there's a couple of features on there it's good, and I think this is a good. I think he needed this for his career.
Yeah.
You know what I
Oh
mean?
yeah.
Like he hasn't done anything since America Badass. You know what I mean? American Badass, and that's it. It's been a long time.
Right. And I didn't really like that album that much compared
Oh
to his
yeah, why
older
not?
albums.
I love the one that he said fuck Donald Trump. That'll be good.
But it's like that's like something everybody was doing at that time. Like everybody didn't like that dude.
Yeah.
I wanted him to, stand out from the crowd, like, because I know he has the potential to do so, because based off his older stuff. But with this one, with the 2000s album, I feel like he went back to his roots of like production wise, of like hearing like the old boom bap kind of beats and everything.
Yeah, it does have that New York style to it, which is great. You know what I mean?
Right.
Obviously that's where he was trying to go for, but it's it feels good to bring that nostalgia of old hip hop beats, because again, we don't really get that a lot these days. It's always just the same track beats and different shit. Again, not talking on any artists out there nowadays, but I'm just saying it kind of seems like everything is like it has to have like some sort of pattern with the beats nowadays.
Yeah, nowadays it's like drill beats now, especially in New York. The stupid, everybody trying to be Pop Smoke, basically follow that formula.
Yeah.
Or it says it's like
Rest in peace, Pop Smoke, at least. But I get it.
Yeah, everybody keeps trying to copy his kind of beats. Is like, come on, be original. But yeah, at least Joey stood out in that way, by like going in this kind of direction with Style Selector, and I appreciate that he's like, I hear like in a lot of the tracks and it's on this album, he's doing like a big dedication to his friend that passed away. That's part of Pro Era. He was actually one of the founders too, Capital Steez. Like he, and a couple tracks, he did like a few, tributes to him, and I really appreciate hearing him doing that. It's like, it's a shame. You could tell he really missed him.
Oh,
By the way,
absolutely, because I mean he helped generate him. He helped generate Pro Era, right? Pretty much.
Right. Yeah, he's like,
I mean, I was gonna ask you that too. Like, who is a part of that group? Like, besides Joey, like I don't even know who else is in that group.
Yeah, it's a couple guys. It's kind of like a big group. It's Capital Steez, like I said. I had to pull up the list of their names. I haven't looked at Pro Era stuff in a while. Let me see. Pro Era. I believe they started like in 2013, like when he first came out. Let me see. I know. Oh yeah, Nick Caution. I know that's another member too. Nick Caution. He's a pretty good rapper as well. Oh yeah, Kurt Knight. He's like, he does a lot of production too on there. He did like beats for like ASAP Ferg before and stuff like that. And let me see, CJ Fly. He's another rapper on there. Diamond Lewis. I'm not too familiar with him, but he's another member. Aaron Rose, Destiny Hines. Yeah, it's a couple of them. It's a rap collective that he built a while ago.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
It's just, I don't know if they're still a thing, but I think they broke apart a while ago. But it was a decent group for the time. They really brought back like lyricists, like they're people actually putting effort into writing their lyrics, and that's what I appreciate about them.
Yeah, no, not like people just tossing water bottles at artists nowadays.
Disrespect is crazy.
I seen that Kid Cudi video, man. That was fucking crazy at the Rolling Stones.
Yeah, that's a shame. It's sad. It's like, especially the things that Cudi does through mentally, because Kid Cudi is a really emotional person, and
Oh,
he does with.
absolutely. Yeah, he didn't deserve that at all. I don't understand. Like, and then they thought it was funny because like they had the TikTok video of the fucking kid throwing it.
Yeah, I don't know why he's throwing so many water bottles that day for some reason. I don't know what the fuck is.
I mean, first off, it hit me in the face. Like, what would your reaction be? I'll probably jump down and fucking kill you. Like, I don't know, man. It's just like that was.
Yeah, the Rolling Loud crowd, they're always high and drunk and shit. I don't know I don't even think they know where they at most of the time.
Yeah, because I know, like I said, like if the artists do anything, then they're held accountable. Now they can get a lawsuit and shit. And it's like, right? But if like, what am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to send my security guards to get him the fuck out of the concert? Like, come on now.
Yeah, somebody should try to escort him out. Or
Yeah,
something.
like because you can't get away with that, man. He threw a water bottle at him.
Right. And I know recently also A$AP Rocky had a phone thrown at him.
that was
he had a different approach to it though. At least he brought the guy up on stage and he hugged it out.
Why you throw that out, man?
Yeah, I know that's even harder than a water bottle. It's like his whole phone. It's like, fuck, bro.
Yo, I would be scared to be a musician right now. It's like people are just throwing shit. Like, what's next? They're gonna shit in their hand and throw it at them now?
Some Gigi Island shit. It's like, bro, please give me this.
I'm not. I don't want to give people ideas nowadays.
Yeah, we already seen the incident what happened to Dave Chappelle where that guy ran up on stage and tried to tackle him.
They kicked the shit out, dude. They. Oh my god, man. Where's the world coming to, man?
Well, like, where's the security at? It's like, bro,
they get
paid enough to secure the area. It's like, what's going on?
But it's like they don't care.
Like, bro, please.
All right, I think that's a cover about it. I think we covered everything on this episode. It's been a long time, guys, for sure. We don't want you guys to think that we've been gone for so long. For no reason. It's been a lot of things we had to cover on the back curtains, behind the curtains. I'm sorry. But we definitely gonna start putting out more content out there for you guys and making sure you guys know that we're not going anywhere. And yeah, I think that's. You have anything to say about to the audience, Tom?
Yeah, I would say like guys, keep an eye out for like some new content ideas that we're probably going to be posting on the channel too. We gotta outside of the podcast, we're probably going to try to try some new video ideas. So keep an eye out for that.
Yeah.
Keep posted.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll see you guys on the next episode, and I hope you guys are liking all the content that we have left on the channel for you guys to enjoy. Leave a like, subscribe, and follow us on all those platforms. And yeah, I think that's about it. We'll see you guys on the next one.
Yeah. Peace. 30.